All right, everyone. I do not know why I'm on this page. Now, my presence online thus far has mostly been YouTube and Twitter, and of course, well, the oldest one, of course, is being my Lodestone page, but that's a bit niche. Anytime I go to Twitter, I'm destined to be exposed to, like, pictures of nude Elidibus or whatever. Although it's actually kind of cute. Is it Elidibus? One of the Ashians. And then YouTube, I've noticed that YouTube seems to actually be dying, at least the opportunities for new creators. Every so often, usually once a year, I make a new channel. And it's totally isolated because I like to prove to myself that I know how to grow a channel. That's how Renoa Leonhardt started. That's how Renoa in 3D started. All these other little channels, I like to build them. And I like to prove that I can build a channel. I built a new channel late last year. And I started uploading new content to it under a different name, not Renoa. And 0 views. 0 views. I put work into it. None of the videos got a single view. So it seems like YouTube, once you're in, you're in. But you can't get in now. Like, you cannot really make a new channel anymore. I see channels like, what's that one? Do and Be Different Farmily, sorry. They have these great videos, and they've been uploading for a while of restoring this farmhouse. Only 3.6 thousand subscribers. It's obvious that YouTube just doesn't want to show videos. Meanwhile, the state of alternatives to YouTube and such, like BitChute, I upload a video and it gets 90 views when I have 0 subscribers. Now I have 26 subscribers, and things have just been going amazingly. And I'm just about to hit 10,000 views. It feels like YouTube in 2008, where your work actually has an effect. I've been slowly uploading my old channel, and my old videos here, starting around January 1st, 2018. I'm right to the point where, right before I start building my workshop, I've been hoping to do 3 a day, but BitChute has some issues with processing. They're still a little startup in Britain, I believe. Now, thankfully, they just got funding, so that makes me very hopeful. They just got a commenting system. If they get more servers, their processing stuff will be fixed. But every so often, something will get kind of lost in limbo. Like, for instance, this video, it should have been down here. It got a little lost and then just it didn't process, so I had to re-upload it. YouTube has those same problems, though. So, I mean, that happens on YouTube. Stuff will just get stuck in processing for like 5 days. I can't remember which video it was. I think it was this one. It was just stuck in processing for like 8 days. I uploaded it. I published it anyway, but it was just like the 1080p wasn't available. It was one of these ones. So YouTube definitely has issues. But the real difference is YouTube seems, I guess you could say, stifling. It's really a system for like CNN and MSNBC and Time Warner, whatever these big companies are. That's what YouTube is for now. But BitChute seems like it's actually for users because it's a donation site. People donate to it. Another alternative I've noticed is Gab. I've used that one a lot longer. Gab has some issues, like for instance, it likes to crunch up images. This, as opposed to on Parler, well, it's a lot bigger. See? It crunched up that image, and I do not like that. It's like Twitter. Whenever I post a high quality GIF on Twitter, it always gets crunched up. I hate it. They always crunch up my GIFs and they crunch up my pictures. It's just annoying. But Parler, you can upload a 6K screenshot and it's fine. Gab does seem to have like all these places. It's like internet from 2008. It has everyone on there. And I've had subscribers. Well, let's see. people think like, oh, it's where neo-Nazis are. It's like, no, it's called an open market. Okay, I've had to delete a couple people because they think that, oh, because it's a public space. Sorry, it's like a public space where you have freedom of speech. And one nice thing about Parler is that they don't like they don't show they don't allow like a lot of overly sexualized stuff. So you won't run into the same issues with like Twitter, where you'll just be bombarded with like nude Vieira or whatever. And but I don't understand why people are so intolerant of different views. Like, for instance, do I really care if Alex Jones is memeing it up on whatever channel? I don't care. I just care about like woodworking channels and Final Fantasy XIV channels. It doesn't affect me. But people seem to have this thing where like, how dare they get to talk? How dare they get to voice their opinion? It should just be for my opinion. Well, I'm going to be honest. As we're finding out with YouTube, if you don't want other people to talk, well, there's going to be other people that don't want you to talk. And I think for now, I'm relatively safe because my content's just basic and it appeals to the algorithm. But you never know what will be offensive tomorrow. Will silver be offensive? Will pans be offensive? I've had videos that got taken down because something odd, like the word toaster was offensive. It's like, why? And so you just never know what's going to be considered offensive in the future. So yeah, I highly recommend BitChute as an alternative to YouTube because it seems to be a great place to grow your channel. And I'll upload it both places. It'll take a while to catch up, but I hope to upload it both places. Gab. Seems like Parler has outstripped it a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. Parler, on the other hand, is just absolute fun. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this little update, my opinion, on alternatives to YouTube and Twitter and whatever else. And thank you very much for watching. See ya!